Hello guys, welcome to Beyond Coding, and I am your host Xenomorphing. And today I'm here with new and awesome tutorial, so let's get started. Step 1 is importing required libraries. The very first task we will do in developing the balloon shooter game using Python PyGame is importing all the required libraries and modules for this project. Step 2 is PyGame library initialization. Now after importing, we will initialize the PyGame library. Step 3 is declaring the required variables. Now after importing, we will declare all the variables that we will use in the development of this project. Step 4 is declaring variables that store color codes. These variables store the color code in RBG form. Step 5 is defining balloon class. Now comes the actual coding for the game. First of all, we will define a class, and in that class, we will write the logic for functions that can do the following functions. A function that moves the balloon, a function to show the balloon on screen, to check if the balloon is busted or not, and a function to reset balloons. Next we have to show balloons location using pointer function. This function is responsible for showing the location of balloons on the display screen. At first, we initialized variable pos that gets the position of the mouse cursor and declared variables L, R, and color. We then used a for loop that runs in the range of 10. And as the loop runs, the balloons that are made of a line and two ellipses are displayed continuously. Their position is decided using the pos, L, and R variables. In the last line, we defined a function named lower platform that will display a dark gray colored rectangle at the bottom of the screen. On white the score will be displayed. Display the score. This function's main logic is to keep the track of the score. The text, "balloons bursted," is displayed using the render function and is displayed in white color. To close the game. Whenever the user wants to quit the game, the function close is called and the game closes. To keep track of the events. This is the main function of this code, and here we have used a while loop in order to compare the events that are happening during the game and take steps accordingly. We used event type to compare the events. If the player wants to quit, then the quit event takes place. If the player tries to bust the balloons, then the mouse button down event takes place. We used a fill function of the display module to fill the color of the screen. In the end, we called two functions lower platform, which will display a rectangle, and show score, which will show the scores on that rectangle. Call to game function. This is simply a call to the game function because in order to start the game, the call to this function is important. Now it's time for correcting errors.